Hey guys, this is Jack, bringing you another review today of it's not really a blade, but, well, it's got blades, but you know, you probably already noticed it, the difference in my collection. Just got it today. I'm going to have to be a little quieter, because it's late and my family is sleeping, so, have you noticed it yet? It is this one. As you can see, I've rearranged the collection a little, but, sorry, take off my splint. Alright, here it is. This is the Gerber Suspension Multi-Tool, or MT. I mean, this is such, if you asked me, hey Jack, what would you pick over each other? A multi-tool or a Swiss Army knife? Like this kind of multi-tool over this kind of multi-tool. I couldn't tell you which one's better or which one's worse, because I love them both in different ways. But let's get back to this. The fit and finish is just amazing. I mean, even when it's closed, it's just a beautiful piece of work with the skeletonized handles, and the finish is just beautiful. It's nice and smooth. It's got the, if you've ever handled a Gerber knife, you know how, you know what I'm talking about. The smoothness of it. It's just a very sleek, nice fit and finish. Let's open it up. Well, actually, alright, never mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna open it up. Alright, on this side, right here, I'm gonna go over the tools. On this side. Sorry, what's that? It's a little tricky. No, these are the scissors. The spring system is a little different. I mean, let me compare it to this. You'll see me referring to the Swiss Army knife a lot in this video. So let's see the Swiss Army knife scissors. Let's compare them. So as you can see, Swiss Army knife scissors, or the Victorinox scissors, are they're longer and they're smaller, so it's easy just to cut. I personally prefer the Victorinox scissors, because these are a little bit beefier and they're shorter, and the spring system's different. So yeah, you kind of close it weird. So this is how you close it. You fold it up this way, so they're kind of all the way backwards, and then you just, oh wait, sorry, forgot about the locking mechanism. You just push down, there's a tab on the other side, and this goes for all the tools. You just push that down, and your tool should just fold over, like so. Voila! Okay, next tool. So, this is just a flathead screwdriver, a very small flathead screwdriver, coming very handy on your smaller flathead screws. Not really much to talk about there. This is a can opener, bottle opener combination. Now, there's a thing about the can opener, is that, do you know something that's wrong here? One second. I don't know if you saw it, but the can opener isn't sharp. Like, I'm pushing down on it hard. It's not sharp. It's beveled. It's not sharp, so it's useless. Like the can opener on the Swiss Army knife, as you see, has an edge on it. It's sharp to get through the top of the can, but this isn't, which I think is bizarre. I think they kind of cut a corner on that, but you know, it's not going to be using the can opener like on this too often. I'll be using a real can opener. But the last thing on this side is fully serrated blade. There we go. There it is. So this is good for cutting things like rope or paracord. You know, things like paracord, like this that you use for your lanyards is great for cutting that cleanly, or just cutting wood, just kind of like my demonstration. I don't know if you see that, but that's just like 7 or 8 passes. It passes through pretty well. It's a good serrated blade. It's not as sharp as I would hope it would be, but you know, it gets the job done for what it is. I mean, this cost me $27 at the store, so at Target. This is the wood saw. Now, this doesn't really come too sharp either, but it's still great for cutting wood. I mean, you can cut tree. I mean, it's as long as it's, you know, got that bump in it, you know, those, you know, serrations in it. It's just still beautiful for cutting wood, you know, like on the Swiss Army knife. Sorry. What I don't like about this one is that it's so sharp that it almost catches when you're sawing something, and I don't like that. So that's something about that. That's what's different from here. But like, just to show you how dull it is, I can rub my thumb across it and it doesn't cut me. But that being said, it's still great for cutting wood. So don't even sweat that. You'll hear people say, you know, oh, this one sucks. It's not sharp. Well, I don't like my wood saw. It's too dang sharp. So wait, one second. I'm trying to get this tool out because it's not coming out because it's a pain in the ass for some reason. One second. Trusty junkyard dog coming in to save the day. Alright, got it. It's my junkyard dog. I carry this every day with either my Swiss Army knife or, well, used to be with this and my Swiss Army knife, but now I'm going to carry it with this and my multi-tool. Alright, but here, let me close this wood saw. Phillips head screwdriver adapts to, I mean, you might see it, you know, oh, look at that, the Phillips head screwdriver, it's really thin, but it still fits in a wide variety of Phillips head screws. Flathead screwdriver. Really nice, just, you know, medium-sized flathead screwdriver to drive your flathead screws. And then, dun dun dun, here's the blade, my niggas. Now, you'll hear people say that theirs came dull, but you know, as Such said, mine came X-Acto blade sharp. I mean, and that just cut right through the felt. And it's got a beautiful edge on it. It's got, you know, Gerber's mystery steel. Look at that. That's the edge on it, and it's very sharp. It's got a nice point for detail work, like I said. Nice point there. Let me see if we can focus in on it right there. It's a drop point blade. It's got a thumb stud for easy deployment. But yep, that's the blade. It's really nice. I mean, it's worth getting this for just the blade. Even I mean, I would use almost everything on here except like the can opener and the bottle opener. But all right. Now as you can see, I have it open. I'm gonna sit down because my back is starting to hurt. See, now I have it open. Now you might be wondering, whoa, look at that. These pliers are spring loaded. Look at that. I mean, it's got, like, even when it's pointing upwards, it springs back. I mean, it's got a nice spring in there, so you know you're not like closing it. You know, oh, it's stuck. You gotta push it back out. This one, you know, obviously, you know, the handles are pretty luggy because they're filled with steel tools, but that's a great feature in my opinion. These pliers, these are needle nose pliers, but you know, but inside they have grip serrations right there, so that you can you know, grip things. And then in the middle, there's There's a rounded in, like, kind of serrated part for more rounded off things so that you need to, like, vice grip ish, if you will. And then at the bottom with most pliers, there are wire cutters for all your wire cutting needs, obviously, considering that they are wire cutters. It is made out of brushed Gerber steel. Don't really know what steel they use. People call it mystery steel. It's very strong. Throw this at a wall and nothing's gonna happen to it. But as you can see, again, I mean, you had to hold it to be able to understand how great this feels and how beautiful the finish, like the titanium finish is. I mean, it's another thing that you have to, just another thing that you have to be able to hold yourself and buy. I mean, I got this one because, well, the Victorinox Swiss tools are between 100 and 150 bucks, which is crazy. I'm surprised for Victorinox that they're that expensive. 130 bucks. It's crazy. I mean, that's a stupid price in my opinion. But, and then, the Leathermans, those are pretty out of this world prices too. And, like the Leatherman Charge, I've heard that's like the best multi-tool you can buy, but I just don't have the money for it. But this cost me $27, and I didn't even end up paying for it, but, because I didn't end up paying for it. But, yeah, I mean, this is a great multi-tool, guys. I mean, if you're in the market for multi-tool and you really don't want to break the bank, I mean, you really can't get anything better than this. So, yeah, please go out and buy this wherever you are in your local retailer, or just you can probably find these at any general store, Home Depot, Lowe's, Target. That's where I found mine. Meijer, places, just your grocery stores. Okay. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos to come. Thank you.